being up down here in Florida, I know that the video angle's not the best. It's the only place I had to mount the skid steer. Had a friend of the family's house down here. He's got quite a mess. Just making a big pile for him to burn. I rolled some stumps out of the ground. Sand makes that a little bit easier down here. Adding to my pile now. Let y'all watch a couple minutes here. Don't want to go too long, let it get boring for you. It's a lot of back and forth trying to open up a spot now to get around the back of their house so we can get some trees that are down back there. And there's a pretty hairy widowmaker that we're going to have to deal with here in a little bit. I just got to be able to get to where I can do something with it. Everything's impacted here, and there's just not a good way to get around a lot. Busted one of my guards on my grapple. But it did its job. It protected my hoses and kept them safe. The trickiest thing, just some tight quarters around, and then not getting off on anything that's important and tearing it up. And trying to get to a good angle where I can grab this stuff. That's what got my grapple guard. I was in a bad spot trying to pick a pretty good sized tree up. I don't know, it's probably 12, 14 inch tree, and had multiple limbs on it. Didn't have a real good angle, like I said. And as I was trying to set it down, it rolled, and one of the branches popped over the top and just smacked my guard really good. Hear some of the limbs I'm trying to scoot by right now, getting the side of the cab. And again, I apologize for the camera angle. Got my uncle and his friend, they're over there running saws. You might get a glimpse of them as I'm spinning here. Or not. You may have seen the widowmaker. It's kind of in a precarious position. Angled over the house, so you can't just pull it straight off, or it's going to flip and hit the house as you're yanking it down. So we're just trying to get it trimmed up so we can do something with it and not cause further damage getting it out of there. Trying to keep him a pile here where it's somewhat open, where he can burn and not worry about catching his woods on fire. vegetative debris. The house itself made it through pretty much unscathed, maybe a few scratches, but nothing bad. Probably cut the video here at about 10 minutes. Or like I said, it probably won't be anything real interesting happen here. It's just back and forth, grabbing what I can, widening a spot out to get more done. Got a little garden here, just a couple tomato plants that he said we could take out if we have to, but just going to try to do as much as I can without tearing anything else up. We're going to try on this holly tree now. It's impacted and over toward the house. Actually, I'm going to wait on that. They're still working on that widowmaker. I don't want to risk upsetting any balance that's going on in that mess of limbs and risk flipping something over on them. Game of pickup sticks. This driveway was so bad when we started on it yesterday that you couldn't have got down it with anything. Trees were across it everywhere. We made a lot of progress getting down in here. And it's funny the way the hurricane hit, because you'd have spots that were just awful. Trees down everywhere, and then you drive for a mile and not see a tree down, and then come to another stretch a mile long where it's just trees down everywhere. I've seen the occasional roof that got ripped off, but that's It's not really commonplace down here with this storm. Trying to clear a section out here further away from the house. They're trimming up that Widowmaker. We're going to try to pull it away from the house. Said I was going to cut it off in 10 minutes. I lied, didn't I? I'll get one more grab and we'll call it the end of the video. Need a 60-foot tree. I'd tear the house up trying to come by with that. Well, I still got it. Stuff's just intertwined. Let me see if I can get back here and get a better light. See if I can get these two separated. There we go. And now I gotta get a bite on him toward the middle so I'm not sticking out both sides, or one side super far. guess we'll call that that. Like I said, just a lot of back and forth here, watching the same thing over and over. If you made it this far in here, thanks for watching. Shalom. Y'all have a great day.